Yeah, guys, how are you all? This is your host, Gaming Inquisitor K. So, welcome to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition, where we are playing as Lily. What's her name again? Yeah, Lily Atha the Redguard. Okay, so what's happened after the last? Sorry, what's happened after the last episode? So what we did is we have done the solitude quest and become Thane of there. We have shield of solitude. I have a house in solitude now, so I'm also Thane there. Everything completed. My money is gone, 168k only. It's fine. So after that I have decided to do the main quest of killing Alduin, which is the main quest of Skyrim, the Fallen. I mean, it is a very big quest line, so yeah, it's one part of it. So talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. We are at Whiterun, and well, let's get started. Well, let's take Dragonborn Sword of Chaos. Yeah, suits me. And the thing that I always said that take Shield of Solitude after level 55 of your character is because these enchantments are actually pretty good. 33% magic resistance, 38% more with your shield. It is good. I do not block more from my shield, but still, it's fine. Having nothing or having something. Having something is far better. Okay, let's go talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. What's the time? 5:48. Okay, it's fine. Wow, this game is so pretty. Can anyone believe that it is like 10 years since this game came out? Still one of the best games. Oh yeah, I also do this quest, Whiterun. Yeah, I will do it. I don't use any shout, but still it's fine. I think there should be a I mean, there must be a mode for this, but I think that there should be like a thing with the type of schools, like you can have portable shrines so that you can do like the 25% magic regen from RK shrine. That's help a lot. I think it's RK, or it's like someone from like someone it is. So yeah, it would help a lot. Okay, where is Jab? He's not here. I think I may have his. No, it's Debela. I do not have his amulet, otherwise I would have told you. Okay, he's up. Yeah, war plans. Okay.
Well, look who it is. How have you been? I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a... But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart? Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him?
Yeah, it's the end
Doesn't
times.
his return mean it's the end times? No Nord could have said it better. I'll stand beside you, Dragonborn. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon? I want to help you, Dragonborn. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering? No. I can't risk. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon. But getting both sides to agree to a truce. Maybe. If the Greybeards were willing to... Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain. My men will be ready when you are, Dragonborn. You have a truce.
Wait, there is one more
May
thing.
the gods watch over your... According to legend, Jarl, they say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor and brought it. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall.
Yeah. That's dragon skull. I can agree with that. Okay, we have to talk to Arangar. Okay.
Aldwin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the way. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards... I see. The dragon will lead you to Aldwin, but without... Arthanax has made the decision to help you. Even the Greybeards. So be it. We will see if they still remember us. The old tales say that he can... You must find out how he does this before he regains his strength and returns.
Okay. Time to go to Solitude. Oh, I should have gone there. Oh, well, palace, sorry, the fortress where General Tullius is, he's right here. I mean, not far from the main gate. So yeah, never go to the Blue Palace. Hell, it's fine. Okay. Yep, it's here. Castle Dow. Okay, it is a castle, not fortress.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricca. I suspect we could use some. Good.
I'm telling you.
Speak with
Ulfric's
Legate Ricca.
planning an attack
She will
on
determine if you are Legion material. The Greybeards. What do those old... Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor... Oh, they are getting to be a problem. But my job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that.
Okay.
Dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without... By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Yes, fine. I'll come to this grid. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Okay, let's go directly to his city. Yeah, here we have to go to Palace of Kings. Castle Volkihar. Yeah, I did it. Whole quest. Very simple.
Dragonborn, it is my honor to stand before you.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come.
Yes.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
I'm not much of a strategist.
Shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing. Speak with God. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our... I have the greatest respect for the Greybeard. But... I can't afford to appear weak. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a... Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Oh yes. Oh yes. He will run. Just wait till I come with my armies into your castle and kill you in cold blood. Okay, talk to Erengir. Let's go.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving us. Peace? I doubt it. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient, but regrets. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Okay, let's save here. Actually, yeah, we have to get it done. Like, Riften is given to the Imperials, and 2 cities, I think, are lost by Imperials.
So, Arngir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
Only 2 from their sides and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from their side. Oh my god. Well, there are blades that join his side also. Wow, she's wearing her blades armor.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? Your chief Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn.
You shit brain.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those to think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor.
Oh yes.
Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
Oh yes.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Oh yes, thank
Are we
God.
ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
What in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear... The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threaten Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe. And this time, there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Okay.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me, and I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
Yep. No Sovereign Guard for
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here, put an end to that menace, we both gained. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Cartwaste.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Okay, I helped Ulfric once by kicking her out. Then he wanted Markarth.
I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Show us bones. Where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want an Imperial candidate as Jarl of Winterhold.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide.
Yeah, I helped him, now I will give him.
So, Dragonborn, I knew I could count on you. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm listening.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement.
Oh yes.
Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften.
Oh yes.
Winterhold will be turned over to the Empire, although the college itself will retain its traditional neutrality.
Yep. Yep.
You both agree to this?
The sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to them. What about you, Ellison? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up. I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Ellison. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that.
Nope.
But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace...
It does not, man. I've given you Riften. You can bring out like entire Imperial Legion from down there.
Come on, Dalmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I anticipated the call. While you an unguessed troll lost.
Okay.
Cross-reference this.
And this, I believe I have identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
By calling the dragon is not compelling, but I think it's very likely that
Okay.
I'm no master. I think winged snow.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
Okay.
There's one more thing. We know about
Okay. Let us just run away. There is actually a thing that you can do.
So much. That murderer will never rule Skyrim.
As soon as I get back to Whiterun, I'll get my men ready.
Okay.
I'm afraid there's a
You'd better be able to deliver, Dragonborn. I sacrificed a lot.
Okay, I want to tell you something when I go out from here, because I want to look at the map and I will tell you what I did for the Empire. I mean, as a strategist, I think this is a very, like, the best move that Empire could ever hope for. First of all, Empire can gain directly access from the Citadel, which is down below from here. Okay, and second of all, Whiterun, which is also Imperial hold now, it is directly Imperial hold now, I mean, has access to Citadel from here too. So there are two like provinces that have now access to there. There's actually a road, I think. Yeah, see this Helgen, from Helgen you can actually cross up to Riften as well as to Whiterun. So there is direct access from the Citadel to these both points. Okay, so Imperial Legion, if it wants to, like, let us say that you have to do a maneuver where you will try Whiterun, from Whiterun, like you want to garrison it and show him who Ulfric army, which is in Winterhold, that attack will come from Whiterun. They will station over here at Fort Fallhammer or something. They want to like defend from here. But in actuality, you can move the entire second legion from here directly to his capital. Once his capital is gone, with this legion and this legion, you can actually like pincer them from both sides. You can just hammer and anvil. If not, he may retreat back to where Dawnstar, which has no defenses, to where Morthal, which has no defenses, to where Solitude, which has a very good defense. But what about here, Markarth? He can never come to Markarth. From there to here. Second thing, what I gave to, in fact, I also have, where is it? Yeah, Winterhold is where we have given him. So he may actually go from Windhelm to Winterhold and it can actually fall, but it does not matter much. So yeah. So what, and about the city that I gave him, Markarth, this city here is actually a plague. I will tell you why. Because there is port spawn all of this area. So they are like constantly like killed from this. It costs more upkeep to maintain troops in this city than to just like overlook it. So Empire is actually gaining from this, and after they have taken over Skyrim, maybe even defeated and killed everyone, they can just come to Markarth with like 3 armies, 1, 2, 3, and just clear it out. So I think I have given Empire the best advantage that I could think of. If still they think that I have not given them, I can say nothing. This is the best advantage too. But yeah, let us say that the only thing that they have to take is blame for is like some sort of massacre happened somewhere. Oh my god. Empire, you foolish creatures. No doubt you are losing to Thalmor. Okay, how many dragon shots do I have? So dragon souls do I have? 27, yeah.
We're ready, Dragonborn. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Okay. Maybe I should have brought Lydia over here. Should I bring Lydia? Yeah, let us bring Lydia. Yeah, we will do it in the broad daylight in the morning, like at 6:30 AM or something, when everyone is like, yes, this has been a very bad night. There was a nightmare in the night, and they just get up and there is like dragon over their heads. It would be so good. Maybe someone will be shitting over somewhere and he hears dragons. Okay, come on Lydia, let's go.
Long life to you, Thane. Lead the way.
Wait, have I not given
Still
you?
here. Of course, man.
Yeah, I have given her Nordic armor. I was thinking that I have not given her anything. She will put it on when I think we are in combat. So, yeah. Yep, it's broad daylight now and we will be fighting a dragon. Oh yes.
Let's do this. Summon this dragon of yours.
Yep, she is in combat mode now. This will be surely a very good thing. Okay, let's do this. Do I have to learn the shout or something? Summon Dunavir. His name is Oda Wing. Cold Dragon, yeah, this shout.
Let's get this over with.
You better know what you're doing.
Nope, I don't know. Okay, 300 seconds. Where is he?
Steady now. Keep under cover until it's
Door?
Come in. Yeah. Okay. I think I may have messed up. Yep. Come over here. Lydia!
Ofuta med Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap. Ru'ubona, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in
Sir Alduin,
Yep.
Renik Vaza, and many of us have begun to question among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, once Lord Croesus. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the his door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn. Mindoran pa ok midovena zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, serve you? No. Croesus. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Indeed, or in Britbro, I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help. You will release me, Onikan Korav Gain Mirad.
It is
wise, and you can trust me.
I go my own way now. Okay.
Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Okay, I have to see this. Then we will end the episode.
Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
Jun Mei, what are you doing back there?
Okay, ran away. Okay, let us save this here and then we will end the episode here. Okay, that was very good. Okay guys, so this is it for this episode. We have captured Odahviing. We are going directly to the Alduin. I think in next episode we will be able to kill him, or the next after next episode. So let's see what we can do.
This dragon fighting business.
So let's see what we can do until then. So guys, I hope you like this episode. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and we will meet again next time. Until then, stay well.